In the remote town of Blackwood, nestled deep within the shadowy woods, a sinister legend loomed over the inhabitants. It was said that every 100 years, a dark entity emerged from the depths of the cursed lake, seeking revenge on the town for a long-forgotten transgression. As the fateful night approached, a thick fog blanketed the streets, transforming the once familiar paths into eerie mazes. The townsfolk could feel a palpable tension in the air, their hearts quickening with each passing hour. Amongst the residents was Emily, a young woman with an insatiable curiosity and an unyielding spirit. She was drawn to the legends and mysteries that surrounded Blackwood, unaware of the danger that lurked within. Driven by an insatiable desire to unravel the truth, Emily delved into the town's history, piecing together fragments of the dark tale. She discovered a journal hidden within the depths of the local library, its pages filled with cryptic warnings and dire prophecies. It spoke of a ritual that could ward off the approaching malevolence, but the details remained elusive. Undeterred by the foreboding words, Emily sought out the assistance of the few remaining elders who remembered the rituals of old. Their hushed whispers spoke of a forgotten temple deep within the heart of the cursed woods, a place where the townsfolk had once gathered to appease the vengeful entity. Armed with the cryptic knowledge, Emily ventured into the forbidding forest, its gnarled trees looming over her like silent sentinels. The undergrowth whispered secrets, beckoning her deeper into the unknown. As she navigated the treacherous path, a sinister presence seemed to follow her every step. Shadows danced along the trees, and the night whispered its eerie melody through the rustling leaves. The atmosphere grew thicker, suffocating her senses with a growing sense of dread. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Emily stumbled upon the forgotten temple, its ancient stone walls crumbling with age. The air within was stale, tinged with the remnants of forgotten prayers and long-lost rituals. Torch in hand, Emily embarked on the desperate task of deciphering the cryptic instructions etched upon the temple walls. The flickering light cast grotesque shadows that seemed to twist and contort, mocking her determination. As she recited the long-forgotten incantation, a gust of wind howled through the temple, extinguishing her torch and plunging her into darkness. Panic gripped her heart, but she fought against it, whispering the words with unwavering conviction. Suddenly, a deafening roar shattered the silence, reverberating through the temple's ancient walls. The ground trembled beneath her feet as the vengeful entity emerged, its form obscured by the darkness. Emily could feel its malevolent gaze fixated upon her, its icy breath sending shivers down her spine. She held her ground, her voice quivering yet determined. In that moment of utter desperation, the specter of the entity loomed before her. Its terrifying visage materialized, a twisted creature of torment and anguish, a physical manifestation of the town's darkest sins. But instead of lashing out in fury, the entity spoke with a voice that echoed with despair. It recounted the town's forgotten history, the pain and suffering it had endured at the hands of its own inhabitants. It revealed that the curse was not of its making, but a reflection of the darkness within the hearts of the townspeople. As the entity's anguished tale unraveled, Emily realized that the curse could only be broken through unity and redemption. She made a solemn vow to bring the truth to light and guide Blackwood towards healing. And so, with newfound resolve, Emily returned to the town, armed not with fear, but with the determination to confront the sins of the past. The townsfolk listened to her tale, their hearts heavy with regret. Together, they faced the ghosts of their collective transgressions and pledged to rebuild their community anew. The curse of Blackwood began to fade, and the entity, now free from its eternal torment, dissipated into the ether. The town emerged from the shadows, forever changed but resilient. But in the deepest corners of Blackwood's woods, a whisper still lingers, a haunting reminder that darkness can rise again if forgotten and left unchecked. And so, the inhabitants of Blackwood remain vigilant, knowing that their redemption is an eternal endeavor.